Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Alright, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Alright, y'all. Today's going to be pretty quick, pretty easy. I guess you would say pattern. I don't know. Alright, y'all see these two? Okay. They are done with the exact same number of stitches. The exact same number of rows. The exact same number of increases. But you notice a big difference in them, right? I do. This one is actually round. This one is not. You can actually see the lines. Okay, this one, you can't really see the increases, the rows of increases. Now, you can right here really good because that's where I slip stitched them together. But other than that, you can't really see where you increase the rows. But on this one, you definitely can. Right here's where I slip stitched. You got increases here, increases here, 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 and here. You can definitely see where the increases are. This is the way that probably all of y'all were taught how to increase in a circle. I recently found this one, and I like it better. A lot better. Y'all want to learn how to do this? It is super, super easy. Alright, give me just a second. I'll get my yarn and hook, and we'll get started. Okay. Now, I'm just going to be using a worsted weight yarn. I have no idea what the brand of this yarn is because I got it in a Millens bag a long time ago. I like it though. It's soft. It's fluffy. I'm going to start with the magic ring. And my hook is a J10 6mm. That's my go-to size, y'all. Make sure I get the right end. Alright, we got our magic ring. Now, I'm going to start with just 6 single crochets in the magic ring. And sometimes it gets a little loose on you, so you might want to just tighten it down a little bit. But when you do, make sure that you're still going over the tail. So I got 2 more. Okay, now I like to tighten it most of the way. And then slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to grab my tail. I'm going to pull right here and just pull it tight. You know. Y'all know how to do it. And if you don't, I got a lot of tutorials that have it in it. Okay, now we're going to go around and we're going to do 2 single crochets in every single stitch. So therefore you should have 12 at the end of this row. And just put 2 in each stitch. Because, you know, we're increasing the same way for the first 3 rows. Then it's going to get a little bit different. Okay, so I'll meet you back when I get to the end. Okay, I'm back to the end. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to the first single crochet that I made, not the chain 1. And I'm going to slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain 1. Okay, now usually on this row, I like to start with 2 double crochets in the first one. Or single crochets in the first one. And then do 1 in the next, 2 in the next, 1 in the next. But I'm going to do it backwards this time. I'm going to start with just 1. Then the next one, I'm going to do 2. And it's still pretty traditional. 1. And then 2. And that's the repeat on round 3. Okay. And you should end over here. Not here. That's a fake stitch. You should end right here with 2 single crochets in that stitch. And I'll meet you back there. Okay. I'm back. And I ended right there, not that false stitch, with 2 single crochets. So I'm just going to go right here into the first single I made on this round, and I'm going to slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1. Okay, this is where it gets really different, okay? Now, usually with increasing, now this actually works with decreasing as well. If you do it the same way that you increase, that you decrease, you won't have those lines and that hexagon shape. Alright, so this is where normally you'd go here and you'd do 1 single crochet here, go here and do 1 single crochet here, and then go here and do 2 single crochets here, right? No. We're going to do it different. We're going to go in that first one, and we're going to put a single crochet. Then we're going to go in that next one, and we're going to put our increase, which is 2 single crochets. And then we're going to go in that next one, and we're going to put a single crochet. And that's the repeat for this round. And it staggers that increase to where you don't have the lines and you don't have the hexagon shape. Okay, so let's do it again. We're going to go here. We're going to do a single crochet. And then we're going to go here and we're going to do 2 single crochets, which is an increase. And then we're going to do a single crochet. And that's the repeat for this whole round. Single, 2 singles, and single. Single, 2 singles, and single. All the way around. And you should end right here with 1 single after you do 2 singles. Alright, I'll meet you back there. Alright, I'm all the way back at the end, and I finished with a single right there, 2 singles right there, and 1 single right there. And that's my false stitch right there. So we're going to slip stitch into the top of the first single, chain 1. Now, that little trick of splitting the 1 single in a stitch only works on the even number rows, okay? Not the odd. So the odd number rows, you do the regular way. Because remember when we was doing one single and then two singles, you can't split one. And the row we're getting ready to do is 3 singles and then an increase. You can't split that. So, this one is just regular. So, you go 1, 2, 3, and now an increase of 2 singles in that same stitch. My yarn's getting all kabobbled. And that's the repeat for that row. So, one single, one single, one single, 2 singles. And then we'll split the difference on the next row. So I'll meet you back right here. Okay, I'm back. And I ended with single, 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 and 2 singles. So we're going to slip stitch into the top of the first single that I did. And we're going to chain 1. Now, this row is an even row because it's 4 singles and an increase. So, we're going to split the difference. We're going to go right back here in the first one where I slip stitched. We're going to do 1 single there. And then we're going to go here to the next one and put 1 single there. Okay? Now, that's half of what we're doing. Now, in the next one, we're going to put 2 singles. And then we're going to do a single in that one and a single in that one. See what I did? I split my increase up. Okay, so we're going to go here and put 1, 2. Now we're going to do our increase. And then we got to finish it with that rep. So we got to go here and put 1 single. And then we got to go here and put 1 single. And that's how you keep it going round instead of it going into a hexagon with your increases. So like on the next row, that's the repeat for that row. Like on the next row, you'll have 5 singles, 1 in each stitch, and then you do your increase. That's all it is to the next row. Okay, then your next row is 6 singles, 1 in each stitch, and then your increase. But instead of doing it that way, do 3 singles, 1 in each stitch, do your increase, and then do 3 singles, and start that rep again all the way around. So on the rows that the single crochet 1 in each stitch is an even number, just split the difference and put your increase in the middle of them. And then start your rep again. And then do your rep again until you get all the way around to the end. Very, very simple. Now, you ask, well, why? I mean, what difference does it make? Well, would you like the top of a beanie hat that you made to look like this or to look like this? That's the difference. Or if you're spending a lot of time doing an amigurumi, would you rather it look like this or would you rather it look like this? Hold on just 1 second. Let me get something and I'll show you what I'm talking about why this makes such a difference. Okay, I can't show the whole thing because it's a present. But I made an amigurumi. And I had to put a patch on it that was a circle. Now, it's an actual circle instead of it being a hexagon. So if you're spending time doing an amigurumi and you want it to, and you have to have a patch on it, it does help to do this instead of the traditional way. All right, y'all. That's going to be all for today. So I will meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure. Right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody. Even if it's just a smile. Alright, y'all. Not going to hold you up any longer. I'll meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure. Right here in Val's Yarn Room. I think I already said that, but it'll be alright. I'm pretty sure I did say it. I'm still not together with getting over this sinus infection. Oh, forgive me. All right, y'all. Get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.